What does it mean? In this week's Seder, Avraham Avinu asks HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Bameh Eida Ki Irashena. How do I know I will get Eretz Yisrael? How do I know? So HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells Avraham Avinu, take Eglo Mushuleshet, 3 agolim, 3 egels, the remes, 3 kinds of korbanos, an ayil mushulash, also a kind of ayil, and take them and cut them in half, and put each chelik against the other chelik. What does that mean? What does it mean by putting one chelik against the other chelik? What does that mean exactly? Every year I work on it. Until this year, Baruch Hashem, I found what Rav Pinkus Zatzal brings down in his Sefer. He brings down a vote of Rabbi Yosef Elboy in Sefer HaIkarim, which he was a Mechaber before 600 years ago. He says like this, he says a Gavaldige vote. He says when you take an animal and cut it in 2 halves, each half is against the other half. Till you cut it in half, they were 1. Since you cut it in half, it's like 2 chalokim. Of course it's 2 chalokim, but whatever happens with the first half, the second half feels what's going on with the second half. For example, the Ramban says, "V'ahavta l'recha kamoicha," in parshes Kedoshim. What does that mean? You do for your friend like you do for yourself. If you do for yourself 100%, you do for your friend 100%, that's pshat. But if you do for your friend less than you would do for yourself, that's not called HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Sefer HaIkarim brings down, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu told Avraham Avinu to take these animals and cut them into 2 halves, Lefikach hayikoisim bar chai lishnayim v'hayu ovrim bein habetarim hayu ovrim, they were going through the 2 chalokim to tell us that these 2 chalokim were once upon a time one goof when they were together, and each chelik felt when the other part of the body has tsar. The first chelik also felt it. Just a guy's feet hurt him. You can't say that the guy's feet hurt him and his heart doesn't feel it. It's one body. The heart feels the tsar in the feet. The heart feels the tsar in the hands. Since these 2 chalokim were once one chelik, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu told Avraham Avinu to cut it into half, 2 halves, and you put 1 half against the other half, since I am the person doing the bris with Avraham Avinu, so if 1 half has tsar, I feel the tsar from the other side. Umizeh Yitzchayv ki kashe yargish ha'echot, when one side feels tsar, nezek, coming onto his friend, so the other person will feel the tsar. Why? Because once upon a time there were 1 chelik, now there are 2 chalokim, so al yedei, you put in 1 chelik opposite the other chelik, just like 1 chelik has tsar, the other chelik feels the tsar. One person, for example, has a sword, has a secret, he'll keep it into himself. You take the 2 chalokim, 1 chelik has a secret, he'll know the other chelik will also know the secret. He'll tell him the secrets in his heart. Because it's not like you have 2 chalokim and each one is different. All 2 chalokim came from 1 goof. Since HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the shutef of us. We are one side. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the other side. And every tzar a Yid has, HaKadosh Baruch Hu feels the tzar. B'bchinas imo yonoichi b'tzoro. Or kalini miroishi kalini mizroi. Any tzar a person has, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, which we see, he's part of the neshama. HaKadosh Baruch Hu feels the tzar. Also over here, HaKadosh Baruch Hu told Avraham Avinu, you want to get Eretz Yisrael? Eretz Yisrael goes with Yisuim. That's what the Ramban says, Kliyoko says, or the Ramchal says. All the Chalokim say the same thing. You want to come to Eretz Yisrael, you have to know Eretz Yisrael is Nikna Yisurim. But all the Yisurim which you will have, don't worry. I know exactly what's going through Klal Yisrael. Klal Yisrael has Yisuim b'meshach kol hadoros. Am Yisrael has got tzar. Each family has got a problem. Each Yid feels he's going through something not poshet. Each human being goes through oilem hazeh with Yisuim and Schwierigkeiten and hardships. If it's hardships with Shidduchim, hardships of being mechanech the children, HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells us, don't worry, you are not alone. Imoi onoichi betzoro. Every tzar which a Yid has, I feel the tzar of every single Yid. Kalani miroishi, kalani mizroi. You have a headache, I feel the headache. You have tzar, I feel the tzar. HaKadosh Baruch Hu told Avraham Avinu, you put these two chalokim, one opposite the other one, and I'll go through it. But I'm telling you that any tzar which one Yid has, the other Yid also feels the tzar. Any tzar which one Yid has, HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells you, I feel the tzar. Imo yonoichi betzor. I'm in charge of the neshama of the Yid, and I can feel exactly when each Yid goes through tzoros. Lemaisi, we were in Mitzrayim only 210 years. What did HaKadosh Baruch Hu do with the other 190 years? The Ramchal brings down in Tikkunim Chadoshim that HaKadosh Baruch Hu took the whole 190 years and spread it out of all the years of the Golos which we are going through. Do you want your children to go through Gehenna or to go through Golus? Avraham Avinu said, I'd rather my children go through Golus. Shibud Malchiyos. If you want to get Eretz Yisrael, to be Zoicha, to come to Eretz Yisrael, to have to get Eretz Yisrael completely Bezat Hashem, that goes through Yisuim, that goes through Schwierigkeiten. Kadosh Baruch Hu will help us. We are going through parshes Lech Lecho Emuno, but Me'eda Ki Ereshena. That's why Kadosh Baruch Hu told Avraham Avinu to take the animals, cut it in half, and even though you cut it in half, which is merumas like Rashi says of the korbanos, but Lemaisa, it's also merumas the Schwierigkeiten which one side has that the other side feels. Just like two shutafim you have, one shutaf feels itself, the other shutaf, also us and also HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows exactly what each Yid and every Yid in the whole world is going through, the hardships of children, or machanech the children, raising the children, marrying off the children, nachas from their grandchildren, Bezat Hashem, how much nachas, Bezat Hashem, everything it is included. Even though it says in possibly it's over b'goyim v'yilmudu maseyem, we might learn from the goyim. Ava became, the Medrash says in Parshat Toldos, where the Yid does an avera, the avera is only on top, it's like dust. Kadosh Baruch Hu just blows off the dust, and each Yid, you can see the shine of each and every single individual Yid with his neshama, kedosha or torah. You should have a lovely Shabbos and siyata d'shmaya.